Baby, get in here, get in here, get in here. Listen, it's been a long time since I seen him been on the video, but I had to see him come in here. Have y'all seen him been reading what's been going on with Nicki Minaj? Okay, let's really sit here and break it down to the real reason why her ass didn't see him show up at the Met Gala. See, you are not fooling nobody, Onika, okay? We know that Kenneth Petty, okay, was about to sit here and get served them papers, and the real reason why you're behind and want to sit here and pop up there on the scene with the gangster lean at the gala, okay, looking like a grape, a busted grape at that, is because of the fact that you were scared that this woman was going to sit here and serve your husband these papers, okay? Your felon husband at that. Nonetheless, roll this beautiful bean footage because we got a lot to see here and talk about. Let's get into it. Mr. 6'8", back at you. Here we go. So I was down here minding my business, okay? I wasn't even sitting here and checking for Onika like that, okay? Because I already knew that she was on that BS. Nonetheless, though, we've seen Nicki Minaj has, supposedly sent out some tweets on Monday night criticizing the whole Met Gala and her saying that she's not going to get vaccinated over a Met Gala, but she will sit here and go and get vaccinated to sit here and perform on her own performance, meaning that to go on tour and perform. First of all, let me just sit here and stop you right there. So how this all started is they air all the celebrities. Okay, we see Rihanna pull up in a bed and bag with pillow shams on at the Met Gala on Monday night. We see Lupita Nyong'o, okay, pull up in there with a little denim 1-2 number on. Okay, we see Megan Thee Stallion, okay, toes out doing the electric slide, pull up in there, okay, at the Met Gala. But we don't see no Onika, aka Nicki Minaj. All of a sudden, here go tweets firing out left and right. And before I get into the little details that I want to get into, let me just read out to what some of the tweets, okay, say. I'm just going to read out a couple of them, okay? Because I'm quite sure she sent out a lot more than just these I'm reading out. But let's go into it. As it's saying in the Red Testament. So one of the first tweets that she sent out was at 5:14. She said to a I guess fan, follower or whatever on Twitter. The follower had wrote, "I told them that this may be why. I noticed that Nicki seems to be scared of Cobanisha, and rightfully so. You people who want her to risk catching it just because you want to see her dress up and interact with fake celebrities are weird." She then wrote in response, I'm assuming, or maybe she wrote this before. She said, "Love you, babe. I was prepping for the VMAs, then I shot a video, and guess who got Cobanisha?" Well, I'm just calling it Cobanisha, okay? But guess who got Cobanisha? Question mark. Do you know what it is not to be able to kiss or hold your tiny baby for over a week? A baby who is only used to his mama? Get vaccinated, quotation marks. Drake had just told me he got Cobanisha with the vaccine, though, so child. Okay, that was the first slow moment tweet that she sent out that let us know that she really ain't all that bright in the head. Okay, first of all, what Drake got to do with any of this? Nonetheless, we gonna go right on along. Then at 5:21, she wrote, "They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my loves, be safe, wear the mask, and 2 strings that grip your head and face, not that loose one." First of all, girl, before I go any further, let me just stop you right there, Onika. Okay? You should have been done your research, talking about you doing your research now. So how you gonna get on here with a platform of 22 million followers talking about you doing your research now, but you want to sit here and tell folks that you're not getting vaccinated for the Met, but you gonna do it when you go on tour or do whatever you was doing, and how you was prepping for the VMAs and you caught Cobanisha and all of this stuff. Girl, bye. Let's just go ahead and sit here and call a spade what a spade is. But before I sit here and do that and let fire on to your ass, let me sit here and get through this last Twitter. So then she wrote at 5:44, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision and not bully. Girl, ain't nobody bullying you. Let's just go ahead and call a spade what it is, a spade. You out here sitting here dating this felon, okay? Done married this man, had a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire, okay? And then on top of that, knowing good time well that he a sex offender. Say it with me again. Round it back. He a offender. Okay? Not only that, but he didn't even bother to sit here and register, okay, as being an offender initially. Don't know if he still is or not. Don't care. Because at this point, we gonna call it is what it is. The real reason why you didn't show up at the Met Gala is because you know that your husband was about to get served these papers for what he had done to this lady named Jennifer Ho. Okay? Let's just call it is what it is. And you knew that as soon as you pulled up on the scene with the gangster lean, she was going to sit here and pull up on y'all too. And sit here and politely sit here and serve you these papers. But guess what? She done found your address anyway in Calabasas. So now here it is. You about to sit here and get served paper. Now, for as far as those of you that don't know who Jennifer Ho is, maybe I'm pronouncing the lady's name wrong. But y'all know I'm country. So just pardon me, okay? Keep it moving. Nonetheless, Jennifer Ho's lawyer finally figured out Nicki's address to send her a summons to let her know she is being sued. Ho filed a lawsuit with the Pettys last month, claiming the famous couple has been engaged in a harassment and bullying campaign in an attempt to get her to recant rape allegations against Kenneth Petty. Kenneth has been fighting to get his name off the National Sex Offender Registry list. According to Ho, Nicki and Kenneth have bombarded her with phone calls, stalked her in numerous states, offered her cash, and even contacted her family with a $500,000 offer if she would just retract the allegations against Nicki's husband. Ho even claimed associates of Kenneth sent her chilling messages flashing guns as recently as of August, which made her fear for her life and move to another state. Catch that. Allegedly. All of this is allegedly, but not really. Because we know for a fact that something ain't clean in the milk. Just saying. Serve papers over your husband who's a felon and done did some shady stuff, as we all have. But I ain't never seen him been on no list of being an offender, okay? I done a lot of things in my life, but I ain't seen him done none of that, okay? I ain't done none of that, okay? That's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level of some issues. So that's the real reason why you didn't go to the Met Gala. It wasn't because you were scared of getting COVID-19. It wasn't because you didn't get the vaccine. You're not getting the vaccine. So stop spreading all of this false information, sitting here boosting up these conspiracy theorists and all this other stuff, knowing good time well that the real reason you didn't go is because you were scared for your life, because you knew what time it was. You knew that lady was going to sit here and serve y'all them papers. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at Exhibit A. Okay, you see that? My point exactly. So, in new court documents filed, the court has issued summons for both 38-year-old Nicki Minaj and sex offender husband Kenneth Petty in the Jennifer Ho lawsuit. We guess the dear old Nicki Minaj rapper can go ahead and get them conference calls and lawyers on the line, get Jesus on the main line. You better tell them what you want because it's about to get ugly up in here. Now, according to these court papers, one that was issued on September the 8th and two issued on September the 13th of the United States District Court of New York, as you can see here and see, it says a lawsuit has been filed against you within 21 days after service of this summons on you, not counting the day you received it, or 60 days if you are the United States or a United States agency or an officer or an employee of the United States described in Fed R Civil P.12 A2 or 3. You must serve on the plaintiff and answer to the attached complaint or motion under Rule 12 of those federal rules of civil procedure. The answer or motion must be served on the plaintiff or plaintiff's attorney, whose name and address are as follows, and it has the attorney's name. If you fail to respond, judgment by default will be entered against you For the relief demanded in the complaint, you must also file your answer or motion with the court. Okay, so let's just sit here and call the spade what a spade is. Let's do the math. Okay, it says one said it was issued September the 8th. I'm assuming that, because of the fact they couldn't find it was reissued again. And boom, all of a sudden, now here it is. You go and hop on Twitter trying to sit here and make up some kind of theories or conspiracy theories or making some kind of excuse as to why your bobblehead ass went at the Met Gala, okay? Knowing good time well that this man ain't been served papers, but that's okay though, because they said that she was able to sit here and track you down, okay? She was on you like white on rice, okay? You may have sit here and been penny chain short, but she got your nickel chain slick, okay? I'm just gonna sit here and tell you right now, all I can sit here and tell you is that that wait. You may not come when you want them, but he'll be there right on time. And clearly it's that time for that man to sit here and get his just due, okay? Now, I don't know what done happened between this Jennifer woman back then, but all I'm going to sit here and say is that there's three sides to a story, okay? There's that side, and somewhere in the middle lies the truth. Now, if this man did do something, as far as the allegations that are being stated towards this lady Jennifer, all I'm going to sit here and say is, Lord, rest your soul. Lord, rest your soul. But don't go sit here and get on Twitter, 22 million followers, and want to sit here and miseducate the people, talking about how you got a cousin somewhere up in Timbuktu who testicles done sit here and done dang near fell off, okay, because of getting a vaccine when there's no medical scientific research to sit here and even back that up. Sit here and miseducating people, okay? Instead of the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, it's the miseducation of Onika. It's exactly what it is. With a little splash of Kenneth Petty bobblehead ass, okay? I'm just sitting here and saying, now somebody need to let me understand. And I don't sit here and make the news, I just report it. And what the people are saying is that you're up here making excuses, Onika, because of the fact that you got this man that you know is a felon who done sit here and done did all of this stuff and he ain't been served these papers yet, and you knew that if you walked on that red carpet, okay, and your giddy up 1-2 pink bubblegum attire or whatever you was planning on wearing, that it was gonna be time MC Hammer time, okay? Is exactly what it was gonna be. So let's just tell the truth. Let's just keep it 100, okay? We ain't gotta sit here and fake for the social media. Let's keep it 100. And then you want to see him going to put on your thing on your podcast, let's talk about which vaccine to get. No, ain't no time for no education now. This pandemic been going on for over a year. Here it is, you up here talking about, oh, I'm just not educating myself. Well, where in the world have you been for the last 12 months then that everybody been out here falling like flies and fleas, okay? Where have you been for the last 12 months that people been out here struggling to breathe on ventilators, and you up here talking about that you just not educating yourself and you got a baby, but yet instead you just not want to be concerned and you got a baby? Girl, I'm just going to need for somebody to sit here and make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's not making sense to me, okay? It's not making sense, somebody. That's all I'm going to sit here and say. Y'all let me know what you think. Do you think that she just up here fronting? Not only that, but we see that Joy Reid even sit here and got on to a piece of it. Now, y'all take a look at the video. Joy Reid, a part of MSNBC, even she was disappointed. Take a look at it.
You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from. Oh, my God. As a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you.
Okay, y'all see that, right? So it ain't just me, okay? Here go a lady, a correspondent of MSNBC, Just like me, she was a fan too, maybe not a Barb, but I definitely, I listen to a little yikes, okay? I listen to a little, there's a whole lot of money in this, okay? I listen to all of that. But what you ain't gonna sit here and do is sit here and be using your platform for the less of the greater good. We ain't doing that. Not when you got this bobblehead man over here messing up your reputation, knowing what you know about him, and now you still making excuses for him. I can't do it. And what does Drake has to do with it? I'm just trying to understand what Drake got to do with it. So if Drake jump off a mountain, you gonna jump too? What does Drake have to do with any of this? I still don't understand the Drake part in the tweet. Okay, I can understand a lot of stuff that you was supposedly saying, but to put Drake name in it for what? What he got to do with it? Oh, because of the fact that he a big star, you thought that was going to make your tweet any reputable? Nah, boo. We are not cutting no slack. Not for 2020 and not for 2021. You owe us an explanation, okay? And that one is not going to fly. As a matter of fact, you ain't got to give no explanation because we already know what it is. The streets are talking. Yes, they are. They sure are. They are talking. And just stay tuned because most stuff going to start coming out. But I know one thing. Y'all done got served no papers. Y'all better see him and show up to court. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish. 2 years ago, promises was all I heard. Oh, y'all thought I was through? I ain't through. I got a little bit more tea to see him come at you. Allegedly, okay? All of this is allegedly, okay? Because I ain't got no money to see him be paying nobody, okay? I'm just going to see him and say, I already see him got bill collectors at my door, okay? Because that's exactly what Nicki gonna be sitting here and saying, okay, come January 2022, y'all catch this. And it goes on to sit here and say, Nicki has 21 days to respond to a complaint or a default judgment will be entered against the Petties. Petty was convicted of sexually assaulting Jennifer Ho back in 1995. He ran into trouble in November of 2019 for failing to register as a offender in California, which is a felony. So for those of you that don't know, if you don't register as being an offender in the state of California, it is a felony, which makes him a what? Felon. Okay, just wanted to see and make sure y'all understand that. It says that Kenneth Petty is scheduled to be sentenced on January the 24th, 2022. So that means that come January the 24th, 2022, all I know is that we gonna see what other tweets she put out by then or on that date. Because all I can sit here and tell y'all is that 1 + 1 don't equal 2 and 2 + 2 don't equal 4. And last time I checked, even though I'm not no mathematician, but even I can clearly see for what this is. Call a spade what it is, a spade, baby. I'm sorry. You ain't nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. Now let me go and watch this versus battle between Fat Joe, bobblehead ass. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye.